like in other situations, we see the Brew as the core, the Zeus as the support.
It's true, but the Ogre is one hero that really is a big X factor a lot of the times when you're laning versus pretty much anything. It's like, oh god, we have a Weaver or a PL versus an Axe. Ogre's there, and he just changes the matchup.
They're just getting a second kill.
He doesn't care. He's got 6 stick charges too.
He's like, go on then, throwing a new kill. Let's just say it's okay for the PL. In some sort of player versus player matchups, the PL would just straight up beat the Invoker. This is no one playing the Invoker really well to keep it consistent farm with.
He's got the raindrop. Will block the damage.
He did turn a little bit there.
They're pinging for Sunstrike.
Come out.
Haven't heard it yet. Ramsey goes popping top. Backfire when you're playing Terrorblade with that.
Radiant are scanning.
Bounties.
He was able to pick it up in time, and now Yapzor in trouble. Roger with the quick with the dive. Damage over time. Yapzor's going to be taken down. Nisha trying to find Roger. Turn. Roger's got the Fairy Fire.
Spends his gold. Pasha doesn't care. He wants the bounty run instead. Roger accepts his death as solo.
Such a big nuisance. A lot that down mid lane. TP's going to be coming in.
Of course,
the cold snap, but mid one's doppels there. Solo with the wraparound too. And mid one in a lot of trouble. Set up with the fire blast. He does avoid the Sunstrike. Tried to turn towards no one with the illusions, but cannot kill off the Invoker, so will lose his life. Observer still standing. I see it there with the lump bolt. Ward will remain there. He ready to dive it again. Ramsey's heading forward. He's got the reflection. Does have the stick charge into Zoe. The stick trying to throw damage back, and they do get Ramsey. Solo and Roger now sort of caught in an awkward position as Yapzor's coming with the counter rotation. Solo tanking the tower. Roger trying to get out from the trees. Will be able to kill offside. Roger Sunray. TP attempt to keep his distance away from Puppey, and it will work. Gets himself out of the map and out of the lane as he'll TP to Solo. The three of them staying persistent up top. Yapzor will now move down towards the bottom. Nisha's in trouble. Chased here with the Sunray. Sunstrike coming down and BAM! On point. Pasha will die. Get Nisha out. One between the two cores.
You are in with Phoenix, but can be a bit scary. Good setup for some kills though if they do make a rotation. I do believe they want to be playing them too, because if they're making space on top, then it's going to draw the attention. It allows Ramses to just play around that triangle.
Dire's top tower is under
His eyes on mid one, and a smoke can back up so they can be there to help out. No one have a bit of a go onto mid one. Mid one getting cold snapped. He's got the doppelganger. He's going to head up to the towards the north. There's going to be a telekinesis drop down, but the supernova's out with the AoE from the Chaos Meteor. They'll find mid one's PL.
Melted. Ramsey's mid though. Spotted it.
Have Sunder available. Find a target to use it. Zai keeping himself to the edge. Roger will offer up his life if necessary, but the charges with the hood. I think Ramsey's alive for now. Do they actually have the magical to first really still have that Sunder to play with, and he's got it. Sunder's Roger. Gonna be okay for a little bit of time. Does get thrown up into the air. Solo comes in with the side as the fire blast to Sunrays there from Roger to off the heel. Pasha with the skewer finding another target as Puppey being focused as Ramses. He's out with the metamorphosis. Gets the two of them. The double kill comes through. The Sunstrike, the fire blast connects onto Yapzor as Yapzor will fall as well. No one now wicked sick on his Invoker, and they were just...
Yeah, magic with this. He gets a multi-cast here with the Sunstrike.
No. He's going for it. They've got to spread the damage.
They do spread it.
They do. They keep him alive, and they will pop the ult and take it. That's a good attempt. Why not try for it? But he's secret with there with the backup. Shit, that's...
He at least had some mobility out of it. If he can actually survive in the team fight, it's still a Zeus who does high damage.
Fun to catch it. Telekinesis onto Pasha. Pasha tries to skewer down to low ground, but he'll be trapped on the cliff. They get Pasha.
Suck kill, so some experience for him. That lasted. So the Deafening Blast. Huge one to protect that supernova. Could be a huge factor as well.
And we really could see top lane, no one. Tornado, TP out. He's not going to make it. He's going to put the BKB, turns with the Deafening Blast. Nisha and Zai are there with the wraparound. Can he escape with this BKB? They're popping the ult. The Sunray heal will come through from Roger. No one's still trying to get out, but he can't. Spirit Vessel's there, and Secret get a big pick off. Getting no one. A lot of money for Nisha.
It's 10 seconds until Invoker pops up. We hear the early Bruce play popping out to try to protect this.
So,
Solo walks in.
Walks in and dies.
Invoker in 2 seconds.
Do anything to stop this Roshan though is Secret.
Back out of the pit though, they're looking for a fight.
Let's see if they can get Ramsey. BKB, Sunder, and Hood.
Got a bit scared because Solo bought back and
How
also...
low was the rush? He got pretty low.
It's not that
though,
low.
Okay.
He still has 3,000. It's relatively low yet. I think they're afraid of
Ramses, he
being
wants that Sunder. He's BKB'd and he's walking in to find a Sunder target, but he doesn't find one. If you can't find a Sunder target during the BKB, that's not great news.
That's a BKB wasted, for sure.
And now we can't find easy Sunders. We are going to see them find Puppy outside of the pit. Now we have got the primal split. Nisha pop the Gale onto Roger. Setups the Tornado to come in and Supernova as well committed. Heals up from Yapzor, but he's stuck in a bit of a tough place. Deafening blast and right clicks from Ramses with the Metamorphosis will finish him off. Buyback comes out for the Rubick. Zai has burst down Pasha on the side. Pasha does have buyback available if he wants to commit for the fight. He certainly does. Buys back and he's heading over. Heading over to join the rest of his team as VP are pushed back towards the shrine. The shrine is unavailable though. Trip back into the pit. Sunstrike's going to check out the current situation. Now, we do have the team fight ready still. They've got that RP, but so does Secret. They're just without the primal split themselves.
Meta is almost gone. He has BKB up in 8 seconds now, so that panel mentioned
He's heading in again. Midbone's going to be there. Can they find a good jump? There's the RP coming through, but it doesn't catch anybody. It doesn't catch anyone at all, and Midbone's already killed off Solo. Secret going to get the rest of them out of there. The sun rays out onto Nisha. Puppy heading in from the side. As to VP, they've not managed to find any kills out of this engagement. They've now got to try and retreat. Sunstrike's down, connects onto Zai, but there's the burst. Midbone chases down a second double kill as he picks up the finish onto Roger. Not the fight at all that VP were trying to execute, as they're now without Metamorphosis, they're without RP. Secret will happily charge out of Ramses. He will chase him down, set up with the Wind Panda. It's already out from Ramses.
Under attack.
See if Ramsey does get spooked. The rest of Secret are heading over under the cover of smoke to get there that little bit quicker, but is by the shrine, so TP's come in. Pasha's there. Roger as well. See if Secret really want to try and push for more. The Tornado coming down as well as the EMP as Puppy to get punished. The Sunstrike's going to be up the mark. The ult comes out, but Ramsey's boosted with the BKB. The Supernova's there. RP controlling Midboard, making sure he can't hit the egg down and they'll kill him.
He did steal it. Yapzor also had the Blink Dagger.
See if they can make a big counter play here as now VP and Dita are having to back away. Yapzor jumping in. Oh, Yapzor! Absolutely beautiful. Comes in. Stolen RP onto 3 and VP. Oh boy, they're getting knocked back yet again. It was...
Yeah, the slow motion sound. Hear the Terrorblade dying
I do
in slow
love the slow
motion.
motion audits.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, Yapzor again, getting another use out of it. Not as fancy as the 3-man, but it's able to trip up Roger as he catches out the bird.
It's gonna be gone anyway. We're probably
get a
about
use
to.
out of it. Yeah, Ramses, he has a ridiculous amount of damage instead of, as we said, with the buffs.
If they can. Like, that's really getting
Primal
the
split
start.
from Puppy, starting to poke at them. They catch out the Phoenix again, as Roger's going to have to buy back. Can't afford to lose another team fight. BP as they're now 9k behind. Secret taking a strong lead in this game. Solo leads in, chasing down Yapzor. Yapzor backs up with the load to the bottom. Then there's Sunstrike, but it's going to be off the mark. Solo getting trapped in by the illusions. The Spirit Lance comes in to finish him off as Midone gets the kill. Ramsey heads in with the BKB and the Metamorphosis. The reflection out as well. He's got the vision onto Nisha. RP's going to be popped just for the Nisha kill. They do manage to get away with it, but it is just the Venom answer. Again, they're having to blow along this VP. Yapzor starting to come back in. Jumps walk the telekinesis. They're trying to burst Ramsey down in time, but they can't. Gets the Sunder off. Midbone's on top of him, but no one's able to get him up there with the Tornado. The EMP laid down, and Ramses can keep the distance. The ice will slow down Midbone a little bit. He's still got that passage charging forward. He's got a big army building up as he's on top of Pasha. Pasha trying his best to run himself away, and it's enough. Keep the distance. Ramses can turn. Sunstrike will not connect Zai. TP's to safety.
Well, 18. Forward.
Get started here, Midone, sending in a Spirit Lance. There's going to be the Supernova popped immediately as Midone will jump forward onto the egg in an attempt to get it down, but can he actually hit it? Yeah, he's not got enough hits. He commits for it, but he doesn't have enough attacks to take down the egg. Now the turnaround's there with the Sunray out. Midone has to retreat. On the side, Pasha blows the RP just off the solo Zeus as Midone is focused down by Ramses and Roger. He's still alive with the doppelganger, though Midone will finally fall. Buys back those. He knows that they're low on VP. Ramses turns to Puppy. Ramses is disabled by the telekinesis. They'll lose the Terrorblade. They'll catch out Solo as well. As Solo left behind by the rest of his team. This did cost them the buyback. He's Glimmercate.
They gotta go for Roshan Secret.
Wait, Solo's actually going to be able to... Yapzor knows he's still around. Not quite able to out-juke him there with the Glimmer Capers. They will come back. Finish on Solo. But Terrorblade is dead for 70 seconds.
Straight to
Roshan is up. You've got to get in there as Secret.
Yapzor still has our piece.
Oh, he got it.
He did get it again.
Oh.
He got it
Okay.
literally instantly as soon as Pasha used it.
And they're taking it. As Ramses can't do anything to stop them, they're really holding on to the buyback from Pasha.
I mean, especially
It's gonna come out now, though.
when Midone is level 25 with this low-level Doppel, Reflection is pretty much, it's just not going to do the same as it. You just keep removing it over and over again with that Doppel.
Just the EMP, so he's middle on the mana front, dive forward here, and that's going to get him into a perfect position with the Supernova there. Roger with the placement. The skewer back, the doppelganger is not going to save him from the Supernova stun. He's still going to try and play his way out. He's incredibly tanky, but they've got the AoE to burn through that Aegis, take down Midone the once, and when the meatball down upon him, they're ready to try and go for a second time, and they can clear through these illusions. Midone looking to get on top of no one, but he's outnumbered and surrounded by VP.
He's at 120. He used his buyback earlier.
Oh, they should know this, right, as well?
They should definitely know this.
They should know this. They knew that he brought back around that Roshan fight. Now is the time to go for VP. And, I mean, Roger there, well, that dive
That was
range.
sick. He still has meta terribly.
Yeah, he's got meta, and this is the buff that we talked about. The alacrity, everything they can beat him, they can bump him up. And there's no PL for a full minute to help for this defense from Secret. Nisha's going to go forward, try and come in with a big ult. You're going to see on the front, they catch out Roger. VP can push on still without their Phoenix. They're without Roger for 100 seconds. She's still with the BKB, but they are a little scared.
The spam, there's Rubick and Zeus. It's so much damage to clear out the creep waves. And all these Venom wards being placed down too. Poison Nova, not down.
Pasha's got an RP though, but again, being hit by these wards.
So annoying to
Cannot get that jump in. I mean, this is a big win for Secret in the sense that you just lost your PL for 2 minutes, but you don't lose any of your base. But up top, Secret are still around this area of the map. Puppy.
Roger.
Potential starts to me off. The Primal Split's going to come through. Roger plus the Shiva's Guard goes for the ult. Trying to take a step down and bringing in the PL. The ult is coming in. Can they get the end? They get it off. Yeah, successful. They're going to be able to burst down Nisha now. They turn their attention towards Midone. Midone trying to doppelganger away, but he's been disarmed. Meteor comes down, won't connect with Midone. Another double, another turn. The telekinesis, they grab no one. He's out for 2 minutes. He's dead for 2 minutes. Solo's dead as well. With no buyback on the Invoker, no buyback on Pasha's Magnus. This is going to be game over, I think. There's no terribly can buy back. But Midone just pick it up an ultra. They have to defend a 3. I don't think they can, Pog. There's no Magnus, there's no Invoker, and Secret, they've got the full 5-man ready to go as they made the call to make that jump. And no, he didn't get the BKB on. He did get the BKB, but it's just so short at this point of the game.
He just gets shredded. One lift and gets surrounded by
GG,
teams.
it's over. GG,
yeah,
game over.
What an incredibly back and forth game.
Secret able to do it in game 2.
I'm pretty surprised that DP was able to take some of those fights. We were mentioning the area that they can actually set up on the side of Secret with these